What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And today is December 31st and I want to tell you that in 2024 may all of your aspirations come true. So, and on today's video I will show you first of all an update in regards to the Bipartisan open letter. Then I will show you how Richard Hoffman might easily solve the problems of all scumbags like Brandon Kochkodin, James J. Angel, Alex Osipovich and other people. Then I will show you an amazing update from Crucial Mix and I will show you his due diligence. And at the end of this video, I will show you a very important conversation between due diligence and Mark Basile in regards to the potential share price of the settlement that might happen because of the recent trading station issue. So, and before we dive deeper into all of this, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm. And let's start with this news. This tweet was published by Junk Savage just a couple of days ago, and we know that we have an extension, and I covered it in one of my previous videos. We have an extension in the deadline to add more Congress members, basically to have more signatures of Congress members under this letter. And for now, we have 89 total signatures, and it is still counting. And let me show you that this tweet was made on December 27th. What this means we have more than 100 signatures already. And unfortunately, I don't know the exact deadline of this extension period, but definitely every second counts. And in my opinion, this is the real breakthrough in our case, because we already set the record of this type of letters when retail community forced Congress members to make this bipartisan open letter, and more than 89 members of Congress already signed this letter, and every single signature is very important for us. So let me show you and let me remind you that we have several scumbags like Brandon Kochkodin, Alex Osipovich, Charles Gasparin, James J. Angel, and let me show you how Richard Hoffman might easily solve the problem of these scumbags. He wrote this tweet just several hours ago, and he said, MMTLP, Dougie, Brandon, Forbes, Angel, the Devil and other. If you are not a lying sack of poop, testify under penalty of perjury what you allege in opinion. I will make all the arrangements. And yes, if they know exactly that we are wrong, why in the world they don't want to sue us, and why in the world they don't want to be testified under the penalty of perjury? Because on their opinion, we are just dumb people who don't want to do the due diligence and who don't know anything about the stock market. But definitely it is not the case. And here's the way how we can solve this problem. Next news, in my opinion, is really important because Curtis made a very good due diligence in regards to the latest FAQ response from FINRA. And this FAQ attempts to explain their actions in regards to the corporate actions and trading halt. And this due diligence is quite thorough, and I don't want to dive deep in it. You can do it by yourself because it is a very thoroughly made work. And shout out to Curtis because he's done a lot for the community. On top of that, let me show you this tweet that was made by Crucial Mix, and let me quote it for you. Coming January 5th, 2024, the sequel to Revolution is called Collusion and focuses on our year-long journey to justice for MMTLP investors. From MMTLP Studios and produced by Crucial Mix, this new video shares recent updates and will hopefully help bring our journey to a successful resolution. And we know that Crucial Mix already made the first video in regards to this issue, and it was a revolution. And for now we have the next one. Basically, it is the summary of our 1 year journey. So we will wait for it, and thank you, Crucial Mix. Thank you very much. So let me show you the most important part of today's video, and this is the dialogue between Mark Basile and Due Diligence, and I'm pretty happy that they can interact to each other despite all the different points of view on certain questions. So let me quote you this. MMTLP, maybe now is the time to stand on their throats and force them to face the realities of what happened. See you in TradeStation is likely the first step. No immunity, purity of contract. See if there is an arbitration clause, you can get around it for actual fraud. Seems to me if they loaned out your shares, made money on them and can't recall those shares, they can just say, well, you took the risk, that's how the cookie crumbles. Time to take the hammer to that chocolate chip cookie and pulverize it. They will be cleaning up the cookie dust for years. And here is the response from Due Diligence. He said, what damages would you seek? Just curious. From where I'm sitting, brokers could have just closed the lender's position and compensated them $2.9 per share to do so. My suspicion is they won't, because if after that one person gets told they don't have their shares, boom, there's your naked shorting. Thoughts? And Mark responded, I agree. I don't think anyone should let them off the hook. I know you may not like this, but sue TradeStation and demand $2,500 per share as a base damages, in compliant for all holders that had their stock through TradeStation. If the community can get an estimate share count for those holdings at TS multiplied by $2,500, get a court order or settlement for that amount, and now apply it to everyone. Expert valuation will be needed, but it's worth a shot. And Due Diligence wrote, I'm not a TradeStation client, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't know how you'd be able to ask for $2,500 because we were stuck at $2.9 at the half. But if you think you have a legal path and a client that wants to sue, that's everyone's right. Do I like the idea of negotiating settlement for everyone? No. But to be honest, it would take a great deal of legal maneuvering to get there. You would have had to succeed in getting the $2,500 a share to be able to even pitch that to people, and if the community wants that, I would support it. And no one would sign a motion to block class certification should someone file it. I don't make decisions for anyone, the community decides, and I try to bring the rocket fuel where I can to get us to the end goal. We'll have to see, I guess. And Mark wrote this. MMTLP, I did say months ago that some may be stuck at the $2.9 last sale price, but, a big but, I never said you can't ask for it. There may be a basis for that, but experts would have to help a court decide on value. If the ticker was illegally traded, then whatever price it traded at was a false price. So then you may have to go back to the oil and gas assets to see what they are valued at, and then take the number of dividends and divide that into the value of the assets at a time. So to allege a minimum damage per share in a lawsuit could be a $2,500 per share. Both sides would get an opportunity to have court weigh in on the expert reports. So it could be a huge number, possibly. And guys, I think it is time to renew my video that I made based on the Tony's due diligence, and probably I will do it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And I will remind you the real share price based on the intrinsic value of the next bridge hydrocarbon assets. And I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you want to see this due diligence, drop me a line in the comment section, and definitely hit the like button for YouTube algorithm. And Happy New Year to everyone, and see you guys and girls next year. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap, only God wants you.